Thank you for joining us.
Woo!
I'm Amber, and that strange noise you just heard was Danny coming to you live from wherever the heck you are right now.
I'm in my room.
And tonight, we are providing a service to you, perhaps the most important play you've ever had the pleasure to witness.
More useful than Hamlet.
Slightly. I mean, who can't identify with being a prince and having the ghost of their father return to them and set them on a bloody path of revenge?
It certainly helped me through a recent family situation.
But could Hamlet help you find toilet paper?
No.
Case closed.
Will this play show people how to get toilet paper?
No, but it'll do everything else.
Where we're going, we don't need toilet paper.
I don't know about that. But without further ado, it is time for 10 ways to survive life in a quarantine. Ooh, can we try that with a sound effect, please?
We can try.
That's all we're doing tonight. Behold, our show. "10 Ways to Survive Life in a Quarantine." Method 1, falling in love with inanimate objects.
A great way to maintain sanity in these difficult times is to have a complicated relationship with an object. Let's see how Peter's doing.
Yes, I'm here. And I've been negotiating quarantine very well. In fact, I prefer it because I got to spend time with my new best friend, Spalding. Say hello, Spalding. He's shy. He talks when we're alone, especially at night. But now that he's in front of a camera, he clams up. That's all right. I can do the talking for both of us. Even though we had both agreed to be speaking on camera, it's cool. It's fine. It's totally fine. I'm not upset or anything, Spalding. Not at all. Anyway, we've been getting along great. We go from walks from the closet back to my bed, and sometimes, and this is super fun, we just stare into each other's eyes, like this. It's magical. You're so beautiful, Spalding. Normally he says it back, which is nice. You know, the validation of your feelings. That's all right. He's just playing hard to get, I guess. It doesn't hurt. What? Am I not good enough for you? Is that it? Is that what you want to hear? Fine. I don't need you. I've got other friends. Meet Wilson. Wilson loves me for me. I've been in love with Wilson this entire time.
Great to see he's improving.
Doing a lot better.
And now, Lou is going to show how his inanimate object gets him through the day.
Hi, is this thing on? My name, it's me, Lou. You may not remember me since I always sat in the back of class or beach up in the backpack since we don't have lockers anymore, or I never attended gym class since I didn't like their outfits. And I have a very special message for the ladies out there. Now, I know I've never been on your radar since I'm no Bryce, the quarterback of the water polo team. And yeah, he's super attractive and whatever, but I have something that Bryce surely doesn't have. Whoa, 4-ply and count 'em. No, and this is not your generic store brand toilet paper. No, this is the real stuff. It feels so great. It's almost like a cloud of Pomeranian, or even a cloud of Pomeranian puppies. Man, this toilet paper is so great that they put babies on the cover of it. Now, why would they put babies on the cover of toilet paper? Babies don't use toilet paper, at least the last time I heard. Are they trying to imply that babies feel like toilet paper? Because that would be odd. Whoa! I'll be taking best friends applications after the show. But till then, dare to dream. Dare to dream.
I'll be your friend.
Shh, it's okay. It's over.
I miss you, Four-Ply. I miss you so much.
It's time for our second method, Method 2. Performing your own musical with your pets.
That's right. You have co-stars with you in your very own home. Use them. And you don't have to pay them, except with treats.
Ella shows us how it's done.
Hey there, I'm Ella, and welcome to the most realistic production of cats ever. This is McCavity, the mystery cat, and this one, wait, where did that one go? McCavity will be actually playing multiple roles, I guess. I have more cats around here somewhere. I think some of them are under my bed. Come to Mama, Rum-Tug Tiger. Ow! He's shy. I asked my mom if we could get 16 extra cats for this production, and she hopped in her car and drove away. I haven't seen her since. I'm guessing she went to get more cats, but that was 3 days ago, so I'm beginning to wonder. Also, if you have any cats that you would like to bring to my house, that would be amazing. Just drop them off in large crates on my front doorstep, and they will be loved and hugged and thrust into starring roles in this production. Now, as everyone knows, Cats is the story of Jellicoe cats, these guys. Once every blue moon, the Jellicoe cats get together to enact a live cat sacrifice, one cat to the underworld. And the others just go and sing and dance, just like this guy. Come on, baby, dance for Mama, dance. They're learning, slowly. I just need a few more months and many, many more cats. Memory, all alone in my room now. I can remember the old days. We could go outside then. I remember the time I didn't like going to school. Let the memory live again. Meow, 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 meow. Thank you.
I think that was better than the movie.
Definitely.
But Cats isn't the only musical you can do from your very own room.
Dun 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 dun. And Fluffy came to me. He sleeps and plays. The dog that calls to me and licks my face. And do I pet again for his cute floof? The fuss, all of the opera is there inside my room. Here once again you see, give me a pet. My floof is over you, and stronger yet. And though you don't always give me a treat, the fuzzball of the opera is here. Give me a treat. No, I can't. Oh, I mustn't. Those who have pet your sweet fuzzy tummy, they know the treat you seek will disappear. My spirit and your floof are really neat. The fuzzball of the opera is here. Give him a treat. I'll never leave you, Fuzzball. Now let me see you. Oh, I love you, Fuzzball. I'll never leave you, ever.
Beautiful.
I want pets in all the plays from now on.
You might just get your wish.
And now it's time for method 3.
A big problem is keeping yourself occupied.
What do you do if not planning revenge?
Revenge on who?
You'll find out.
Jolene has some answers for us in our third method, fun with scissors, or so much crafts.
Welcome, friends. I'm Jolene, and I'm here to show you guys how to manage stress in these stressful times. Little joke there. I know it wasn't a great joke or anything, but sometimes it's the little things. That's where the true humor lies. So I like to do origami, which is a traditional Japanese art of folding pieces of paper into representational forms, such as animals or flowers. Let's learn how to fold a paper crane, shall we? Okay, so first, take a sheet of paper, then fold it. Great, now fold it again. And once more, just for fun. Just an amazing amount of fun, right? An amazing, amazing amount of fun. All right, so let's fold it again, like this. Not like that. Okay. And, whoops, not like that. That was a boo-boo. That was a terrible, terrible boo-boo. Just an awful, awful mistake made by a person who's failing at this very soothing task. And no, not like that. Not like that either. It's a crane, right? This is a crane. This is a soothing origami crane, and I love doing this. I love doing this so much. Actually, that part was soothing.
I feel like I learned something there, and that is not to go over to Jolene's house. But on to method 4. I'm good at sports now, and no one can stop me. Remember when you were a child and you thought you were good at things until you encountered other children that were better than you at those things and you realized you were terrible? Well, now, without competition, you can be the athlete you always had the delusion of being.
For those of you just tuning in, we've got a barn burner. The Libertyville Monarchs, led by the all-conference Tash Johnson, are down by 2 to the Motorville Motorheads. This has been a stunning display of athleticism from Johnson, who has scored a season high of 87 points, grabbed 42 rebounds, and recorded 27 blocks. I've never seen anything like it. I've never seen anything like it either, Dave. We're witnessing the birth of a new basketball goddess. This is like the first time I saw LeBron James, except way better than that. She's already the greatest basketball player to ever live, or ever will live, or will ever live in alternate dimensions. And here we go, Johnson. Inbounds to Johnson. She spins. Oh my goodness, the moves! The moves are ridiculous. The ball handling on display is so magical. It's so magical. She goes through the legs, then through the legs again, over the head of the defender. She launches from long distance, just off the rim. She grabs the rebound. She puts it up. She grabs the rebound again. No one can stop her. The clock is counting down. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 1 half. And a foul. We're just going to assume that she made the free throw. And the Monarchs have won. The crowd is going wild, even though they're socially distant at 3 feet or 6 feet apart. They're losing their minds. They're storming the court. This is the
I didn't think she was going to pull that off. Shocking, right? I thought the Motorheads had that one, but they totally blew it. Now, in Method 5, we have the plays of William Shakespeare. Yes, you heard me. William Shakespeare.
So just to catch everyone up already what happened, Turtles killed Hootlet's father so that he can go marry Queen Gertrude, which then later Hootlet's father comes back and says, "Oh, Hootlet, you must avenge my death." Huh? And Hootlet's like, "Yo, man, that's crazy, but you're my dad, so whatever." So Hootlet goes and kills Verity's father, and Verity's is like, "Yo, man, you killed my dad, and that's not cool." And Hootlet's like, "Yo, man, my dad's dead, so whatever." And then they're about to duel, right? So then little old Turtle Ace, he goes and poisons the cup over there. And now we continue on. They're about to duel. "Come, my lord, come, Verities. One. A palpable hit." "No, man, that didn't hit me." "What do you mean? He just said palpable. One. I'm thirsty. No, Gertrude. Glug. I've been poisoned." "Oh, villainy, seek out. It is there, Hootlet. Hootlet, thou art slain. Thy instrument in treacherous hand, thy is embalmed and obtained. The king is to blame." "Oh, there it is so, but then the poison to work." Stab. And thou art rest is silent. Then everyone else just dies.
Well done. Greatest play ever.
I think we've seen enough senseless death, though. Now for Method 6, catch up on your studies.
Fun.
Super fun.
Hey, thanks, guys. My name's Torrance, and I'm here to help you catch up. So, first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to log into your email. And my computer is not on speaking terms with other computers at the moment. So, that's great. All right, so that's not working. So I'll just go to access the help page that the district has made, which is currently offline. All right, so I can't get into that. I've also forgotten my password. I can't get a new password sent to me because there's a lot of requests for passwords right now or something. I don't know. There's only so much internet, I guess, and it doesn't reach my house. It's cool, it's fine. I'm working through it. Mostly, I'm just trying to imagine what my teachers are trying to teach right now. So, I can't log in. I can't get into anything, get anyone to help me, or scream loud enough so my rescue workers can find me. Anyway, my teachers are not assigning homework right now. At least, my imaginary teachers aren't, because they are very respectful of my time and want to make sure I have the most fun quarantine ever. But I keep trying. Kind of. A little bit. You know, just putting the effort in for a good 5 or 6 minutes each day. There's no use bashing your head into a wall over and over again about something you can't control, right? At some point, you just have to assume learning is not for you. To be honest, learning wasn't for me, even before this. So, my teachers aren't surprised. But my imaginary teachers are super chill about it. They're really impressed. Oh, shoot. I think my connection's screwing up. What's this? Low battery?
Terrifying.
You know, the children are our future.
My heart grew 3 sizes just watching that.
And now it's time for Method 7.
Get really involved in the lives of spiders right outside your window.
With limited options for television these days, you can watch the Wild Kingdom outside.
I never thought she was going to make it. It was impossible. The tree branch is probably 20 feet from my window. There are simply limits to what can be done, and this was beyond. I was standing there when I saw her. She was getting ready, and I was like, "Stop what you're doing. This is madness." She didn't listen, probably because she doesn't speak English or hear things. Maybe. I don't know. There's no way a medium-sized spider can make a 20-feet web across. What are you trying to catch, idiot? Birds? But I tell you something, people out there. She leapt from that tree branch with a filament of silk coming out of her backside, and she caught the wind just so and soared to my window. She made it. I was still skeptical, though. Sure, you make it across once, but a web requires you to make many, many trips. So give up. You're doomed. You'll never make it. Friends? She launched herself again and again. She made it to the tree. I was stunned. Was this the greatest spider athlete in the history of the world? Am I watching the Michael Jordan of spiders? Is she not bound by the laws of physics? And yeah, I realize I'm using female pronouns here, but I'm pretty sure she was a lady since all boys get eaten immediately after mating. You learned something. I watched for 7 hours as the spider beat the odd strand after strand after strand. And I thought to myself, she didn't listen to the naysayers. She didn't care what the crowd was saying. She knew what she was capable of, and that's a lesson to all of us out there. If you can dream it, you can do it. If you can dream that you can build a deadly trap 2,000 times your body length and kill as much of life as possible, you can do that. Then later, a bird flew and destroyed the whole thing. So I'm not sure what that means.
I learned that nature is not boring.
And now we come to the most popular survival method.
Number 8, sleep, live in pajamas, eat chocolate, and binge watch TV shows.
Or your weekend is now your life.
Yo, I'm here to help with your physical fitness. Sorry. Hold on. Took a lot of energy to vocalize like that. All right. Second win. Are you guys ready to transform your body and your life? Don't answer that. I'm just going to assume your answer is yes, Toby. All right. First, mentally prepare for what you're about to do. Breathe in, breathe out. All right, you ready? All right. I want you to take your weights in each hand. Ready? And 1, 2, 3. Release. And 1, 2, 3. Release. And 1, 2, 3. Oh, now this is difficult. And 1, 2, 3. Ah! Fight through the pain. And 1, 2, 3. All right. You did it. And now, the recline chip press. And 1, 2, 3. I love all you guys.
Stunning.
I feel like these exercises were made for me.
He gives me hope.
You know, we can get through this if we just don't do much.
Exactly.
But if you do want to do something, there's Method 9, spooky stories.
When we set out, we had no idea if we would make it back. Our supplies were running low. We had no choice. There were rumors you could get what you wanted, but only if you waited in line. First, you got a cart. Then, you were let into the Costco. But if you listened hard enough, you could hear squeak, squeak, squeak. But when you'd stop, nothing. Then you'd walk. Squeak, squeak, stop. Nothing. I realized it was just a squeaky wheel on our cart. It was pulling us to the side. There was no way to go back for a new cart. I had to fight it. It kept pulling and pulling. And where was it taking me? To the paper goods aisle. And that's when I saw one single package of toilet paper. The one package that no one wanted. I reach out my hand. Do I dare take it? Why was it left here? Is it cursed? I heard a ghostly voice. Rachel. I froze. No one was in me. Rachel. Who was talking? Rachel. It was coming from inside the toilet paper package. Ah! But I had to take it. It was my only hope. But every so often, when I'm in the bathroom, I hear squeak, squeak. I'm single ply.
Or you could try a different oral tradition.
Speak, memory, of the cunning hero, the dog walker, blown off course time and time again by the cruel whims of fate. Speak of Andrea, the chosen one by her mother to take furry Gomer on a walk through the neighborhood. Speak of her failure to find a decent excuse and cry, oh heavens, that it was a little bit cold that day. Of these things I shall now sing. O Muse, recall that Gomer pees a lot on every bush, on every tree, on every place another dog has peed afore him. And the sniffing, the most profound the sniffing of many things. So profound that no matter how strenuously brave Andrea pulled on the leash, furry Gomer would not be moved. Speak of the contemptible squirrels which mocked the beast that Andrea struggled to control, with their chittering like the sigh of 10,000 little teeth, and their little noses and their little tails. Mighty was the wrath that Gomer felt. Like the earthquake summoned by Poseidon, Gomer chased his long-tailed nemesis, but alas, alas, he could not reach them. And speak of the social distancing that Andrea had to do on the sidewalks, as narrow as a ribbon, and how she fought to keep furry Gomer from sniffing the rear ends of many hounds. So many rear ends of so many hounds. And last, speak of the great calamity that befell her. Speak of the thunderous dropping from well-fed Gomer. And memory, the failure to bring a poop bag. Tragedy. Luckily, brave Andrea ran away very quickly.
That epic will be passed down for generations. Of course, of all the methods, there is one guaranteed way to survive life in quarantine: megalomania. That's right, the belief that you are the absolute center of the universe is a great way to deal with crises. Let's take a look.
Yes, it is I, Jeff, your supreme commander, ruler of life, and high overlord. Please, bow before me. Now, I'd like to read some new laws made in the city of Jeff and the city of Jeffopolis. Today is Jeff Appreciation Day. Have you told them how much you love me? Have you? Well, it doesn't matter now. Since I have risen from a higher state of being, I'm in no need of your petty acceptance, for I am Jeff. One moment, please. No, Ma, I'm not taking out the garbage. Don't you know who you're speaking to? I am Jeff, the supreme ruler. I'm not doing that. No! The kingdom of Jeff is threatened, but the kingdom of Jeff is strong. Right now, I'd like to read some new laws made by the table of Jeff. I being the 12th member, and our 13th. I being 12 out of the 13. Our 13th member being Mr. Mouser. Mr. Mouser has his own ideas for the table, but he has been outvoted. Is now seen as a traitor. Who do you work for, Mr. Mouser? How do you? Anyway, we have ways of making you talk. Now, let this be a lesson to all those potential traitors out there. And remember, don't ask what Jeff can do for you, but ask what you can do for Jeff, where there's a lot. Now, our time here is short, but I'd like to tell you all that I only listen to myself and do not listen to the filthy lies of that rodent! Anyway, thank you and good night.
Seems healthy.
He's gonna come out of this okay.
Well, that's all the time we have. Don't forget to wash your hands and your pets and your kids and the birds that fly into your house.
Thank you for joining us. This has been
10 ways to survive life in a quarantine.